What great people know about success? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Vasilenko. Governor Schwarzenegger, you have achieved incredible success in sport, in film, and in politics. What does success mean for you personally?
I think success basically means that you're accomplishing your goals. I think we all have a certain kind of idea of what we want to do in life. Some people have big visions, like myself, I had big visions. Other people have small goals. And in either case, that's perfectly fine as long as you have a goal and you accomplish it. You know, that's success, basically. That means that you have been successful. And it doesn't mean that you are successful because you have achieved a big goal. As long as you achieve a goal, whatever your goal is, then you're successful.
Why the rich need so much money? People often say that money is evil and that rich people are greedy. Are you ashamed to be rich?
I'm very happy that I have money, because if I wouldn't have money, I wouldn't be able to live as well as I do, drive the cars that I have, and on top of it, be able to travel around the world and learn everything. And most importantly, I wouldn't have the money to put into charity. See, it's very important that we give money, that we share with the money. I have charities like the Environmental Foundation that I give money to. I have the after-school programs, that cost me millions of dollars in order for kids to have after-school programs and stuff like that. I give money to earthquake victims, I give money to disaster victims, fire victims and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things, a lot of kind of problems that we have in the world, and everyone has a passion for something, and then you share some of your money for that. So it enables you to do a lot of things. So money can be good, but money also can be misused and can be evil if you misuse it, yes.
How having a clear goal changes your life? How do you find strength within yourself to keep moving forward if those around you don't support you?
One of my rules to success has always been, don't listen to the naysayers. My own father said, you're crazy. Well, you want to be the most muscular man? Why don't you go out and chop wood and do something for the people, be useful? Go and shovel some coal and bring the coal upstairs. You will get strong from that. So he said crazy things like that. He didn't believe in me. He didn't believe that I will make it. He just thought I should be one of the regular, ordinary people and not have crazy dreams. My mother didn't believe it. She was doubting me. She was worried when I came home. During my school break at lunchtime, I would come home and I would do 250 sit-ups. She says, I'm gonna call the doctor, because this is not normal. You're gonna kill yourself. You're working too hard. You're always training. So she didn't believe in it. So there was a lot of people that said, no, you can't make it. When I wanted to get into movies, they said in Hollywood, the most positive people said, you will not make it. You have an accent. You sound like a Nazi. They said you have a big body. You weigh 250 pounds. It's too big. And your name Schnitzel or whatever your name is. I don't know what, but I mean, whatever it is, the name, it's not gonna work. So everyone said no, but I didn't care. I knew, Arnold knew that I'm gonna make it, because I saw it in front of me and I could visualize it.
How to make your dream a reality? People often say that in order to achieve great success, you need to dream of great things. What do you think of that?
Well, it depends how great of a success you want to accomplish, but I mean, I think that the dreams and vision is the most important thing. So the dream alone is not important because we all dream. But you have to have a very clear vision. What is it that you want to accomplish? Interestingly enough, that most people cannot answer that question. When I said to them, I said, well, okay, you're going to school. You're 17 years old. Why are you going to school? Well, my parents said I have to go to school. That's no real reason. I said, well, what do you want to accomplish later on in life? Even when they go to university, they don't know. 70% of the people don't know. Say, well, I just go to university because that's the next thing you do. So they don't know. So I feel sorry for them because I feel like I was very fortunate because at the age of 15, I was very clear that I want to be a world champion in bodybuilding. At the age of 10, I was very clear, and I saw it very clearly, that I want to be in America. I didn't look at myself as an Austrian. I looked at myself, I want to be American. And now I've been living over there for 50 years. I see myself as an Austrian and as an American. But that was my dream at the age of 10. Didn't matter what my father said. He said to me, I want you to be a police officer. My mother wanted me to get married in Austria and have 5 kids and all of that. These were their visions. These were their dreams, but not mine. My dream was to be in America. Then later on, my dream was to be a bodybuilding champion and to get into acting and to do movies and all of this. And I didn't care how much work it takes. I always felt like there's 24 hours a day and I'm gonna work my ass off to do everything that it takes to get there, to make that dream become a reality. And that hard work made me happy because I knew I was going somewhere.
Super.
Yeah.
How to become unstoppable on the path to success? How can one become brave?
Well, I think that usually courage comes from having a very set idea of what you want to do. So if you want to go and become a champion in a sport, then you will get the courage to go after this thing. What is important is always that we have a goal. Whatever that goal is, because then it makes it fun and it makes you happy when you get up in the morning and you go and you work towards your goal. It doesn't matter if you work in hard labor. It doesn't matter if you have to study hours and hours every day. It doesn't matter if you have to train every day. If you do whatever it takes to reach that goal of yours, your vision, to make your vision become a reality. This is really what is important. And from that comes happiness, from that comes courage, from that comes kind of a sense of accomplishment. All of those things, happiness, everything comes from that, achieving that goal.
What great people do. Half-hearted actions lead to half-hearted results. To achieve great things, you have to give it everything you have. What does give it everything you have mean to you?
Well, first of all, we don't know what that is. We don't know what your best is. Sometimes you can surprise yourself. So you have to go all out, you have to go beyond your best. You know, you have to go beyond and you break records. Remember, records are there to be broken. So if someone jumps, 2 meters high, then you can jump 220 meters, 2 meters and 20 high. So, I mean, it's like if someone lifts 1,000 pounds, why not go and try to lift 1,100 pounds? So this is, you got to always go beyond of what anyone else has done. Never set limits. We don't know what our limits are. We have to surprise ourselves. That is the important thing.
Taking the first step towards happiness. Many people nowadays are waiting for the right moment. How can you decide which moment is the right one?
I think there's no moment, no specific moment. I mean, you just, no matter if you're 70 years old, you should have a vision of where you want to go. And if you're 10 years old, you should have a vision of where you want to go. So I recommend very strongly for people to get in touch with themselves. Not to be on the internet, not to be on the iPhone and on iPads and all of those kind of things. But to really take time and to sit by themselves and to just think, where do I want to go in life? What do I want to be? What should my next 10 years look like? You have to have a plan, because then it's fun to go and work.